CeeDee Lamb is going to clear the concussion protocol. Josh Jacobs is trending towards not playing. Why is TJ Watt in the hospital? Find out the answer to all these questions right now on the NFL Daily News Update.
Time to throw. Let's it rip. He's got it.
We love the Tico Fantasy Show.
What's going on, people? My name's Tico, and here's what's happening in the league. CeeDee Lamb was a full participant in practice today and is trending towards clearing the concussion protocol. It also sounds like the Panthers are going to be getting back J.C. Horn, who's also a full participant today. Aaron Rodgers says he's happy Phillip Rivers is in the league because now he's not the oldest QB in the league anymore. And speaking of Phillip Rivers, Cam Newton is pissed off because the Colts called Phillip Rivers up and not him. He actually called Phillip Rivers a 44-year-old old grandfather. Devon Achane returned to practice today in a limited fashion. Josh Jacobs hasn't practiced all week and actually had to undergo an MRI today because his knee swelled back up after the Bears game. And his status for week 15 is not looking good, so if you got him in your fantasy football league, go pick up Emmanuel Wilson. Rome Odunze was limited in practice despite being out last week with the foot injury. TJ Watt needed to be hospitalized after he was dealing with a lung issue. Marvin Harrison Jr. once again didn't practice today. Lamar Jackson returned to practice today. And speaking of the Ravens, they gave defensive tackle Travis Jones a 3-year, $40 million extension. Before asking Phillip Rivers to come out of retirement, the Colts apparently reached out to Derek Carr, who had no interest in playing. They also reached out to Sam Ehlinger, but he said he'd rather be the third-string QB for the Broncos. Mike Evans is reportedly going to be on a snap count in his return tonight. When asked about being an underdog against the Packers, Bo Nix said that he doesn't care because his mom thinks they're going to win. Packers defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley has become a heavy favorite to be the Giants' new head coach. Mike McCarthy has become a heavy favorite to become the Titans' next head coach. And Robert Saleh has become a heavy favorite to become the Raiders' next head coach. And finally, these two people right here benched their entire fantasy football lineup so that they could cause a tie so they both can make the playoffs and another team got eliminated. And if you don't think that's collusion, you are wrong. But if you want to stay up to date with daily NFL news, make sure you're following.